Episode 53 in our air hauler series, and we start now. All right, straight into this, guys, and let's get going. First up, we're going to grab ourselves a job. However, notice we've already got some people in play. Now, real problem was in making all that money meant that Daisy ended up way out here at 1v9 at the end of the day. She's going to go all the way up to U77 and hopefully pick up all 1,183 pounds. Let's very much hope she doesn't mess that one up. On the other hand, we got Jessica doing a couple of runs between KNZY and KPSP. So she's going to start off with a whole bunch of weight, right? So start with this, go up 18,000. That's a nice haul. She'll have some left over. Pick up some DVD players, which that's more than a pound. So that's good money. She'll get at least half that. Go back, pick up the rest of these two. Go back, take that, go back. So excellent. Now, while we're doing that, we had a nice look at what was available. And of course, looking from the top down, how much money can be made. Precious metals. $100 a pound. That's not too shabby for a quick haul in TBM. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly that now. Absolutely, accept job for precious metals to KNZY, right? And we're gonna do that in the TBM. All right, so available space 2,774 pounds. So we are going to grab all of those precious metals and we're going to load that on. Available in the depot. Yes, we do have some available in the depot. All right, that gives us plenty of range. We'll go for that. And then we'll load up 300 of the DVD players. Just to help out. We're just going to help out. That'll lessen the load, make it a little bit easier. We got 58 pounds of fuel left, so let's just go ahead and max us out. Awesome. Yep. Go ahead and throw that in there direct. So here we are. We are on the ramp here in lovely Palm Springs. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get inside. All right, so let's go up top to our switches. So as you see, when we get on our power and our batteries, we're going to go ahead and get everything into the correct place. Nav and panel lights. So let's also get our inertial separator into the on position. Pitot heat is on. We got our de-ice off. All that is ready to go. And keep our eyes on there. So we'll go ahead and put the brakes on. Master caution, master warning. All right, well, let's go ahead and get her fired up. Here comes the NG. And go ahead and introduce fuel. There's the NG rise. Prop is dropping. And go ahead and put it to high idle. Pressure's coming up, oil's coming up, NG, ITT. Everything looks good. So go ahead and get our parking brake on. All right, well, we've got all of our fuel and we are good to go. And we got our taxi lights on as well. As always, we want to double check, confirm 47, 46, or 45.7 and 46. All right, so that's good. That means we've got all of our fuel. Let's go ahead and get ourselves going. All right, so we're over here by 31 right, so we're going to end up just taking 31 right. We know we're good inside of an airspace. Don't care. Let's get our flight plan going. We are going to go to KNZY. And yeah, we're going to go direct, but we are going to load a procedure, departure, 31 right. We'll go to PSP. So we're going to load that departure. Now the difference is we are going to remove and the reason for removing that is we're easily going to climb out to our preferred altitude. Alright, well, we are good. Yes. Let's get back to our map. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get out of here. Alright, parking brakes are off. Get ourselves a rolling start going. Alright, we're going to go heading select. We are going to go altitude hold. And we're going to climb straight up to our altitude of 10,000. We're going to do that with 2,000 feet per minute. Alright. Live. There's our rotation speed. Come on, get up. There we go. Oh, runway's expired. Get that gear up. And flaps are up. Alright. And we are on profile. Our density altitude has definitely shown us. Now that we're off, let's go ahead and get ourselves. And yaw dampener also comes on. Heels go on the floor. Set that climb to 1500. Then when we hit the 269 radial, that is essentially the point. And now we start our turn. we switch to our nav data. Go ahead and bring our torque back a little bit. I'll go ahead, bring our prop back a little bit. Prop back to 1900. Close enough. This doesn't have to be perfect. And now, go ahead and get our visors up and out of the way. We're looking good. And down here, we've got our little flap gate. So we're going to go ahead and bump that up and over. Trying to wonder, is there a better view? I don't think you can see it as well. But it's just next to the... But if you take the flap gate and that pops up, that now gives us a lot more torque to work with. And we've got to be very careful we don't over torque the aircraft. Whoa. We don't want to lose all of our torque. Alright, so we're going to follow the path. Keep coming with our turn. And let's not descend. Let's go ahead and trim the aircraft. There we go. Yeah, the climb gradient capability of the TBM is pretty substantial. Wow. All right. With that, we can go ahead now and we can get the autopilot on, and the autopilot will engage and it will fly this heading. So now, while it does that, we're going to gently move and advance our torque. The other side of the high points. So let's go ahead and we'll come down to 6,000. We'll do it at about 1,000 feet per minute. And we'll start pulling back on that torque. So if we go into our flight plan and we come in and we, oops, let's pick a procedure. Let's go with an approach. And let's do the visual 1.8. Load that approach. And we're actually going to go ahead and activate the approach because we're plenty far out to start intercepting that. All right, so where do we need to be at the 3 nautical mile? It wants us at 1,000 feet, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to dial in 1,000. Considering we're 3 minutes out, we need to lose 6,000. So we're going to have to drop 2,000 feet per minute. So we've got our torque brought way back. At this point, we probably should also take it out of a 50 mode, which we've done. Excellent. And we'll go ahead and we'll put our inertial separator on. That way we won't pick anything up into the engine. And we do have our landing light on. We're lined up nicely. We've got Kaysan in front of us. We're going to go ahead and arm the approach. Go ahead and get our gear down. And we'll go ahead and get our approach flaps. So let's get ourselves parked, get everything set the way it needs to be, get our parking brake on. Parking brake is now on. So let's go ahead and start getting all of our lights off and shut down the avionics. And we'll put the fuel into low cutoff, idle cutoff. All right, there she goes. Idle cutoff. And now everything is in the off position. Beauty. Let's get unloaded. Awesome. That gets everything off of our list of our items. We were left with 162 nautical miles of range, so excellent. We have plenty of fuel. And we can see Jessica's already on the way back. Excellent. Smooth landing. Nice. Excellent. Well done. All right. Wow, we banged that one out real quick. So let's go look at our finances. And 969,000 in the bank. We're doing good. Definitely didn't hurt Daisy getting that 43,000. That was a few bumps back and forth, but she made the trips. And then right there with the TBM, we cranked out a quick 23,000. Daisy's almost to U77. And here Jessica's already halfway with the first load. So that's awesome and pretty quick work of yet again pushing as quick as we can to make as much money as we can, because we are close to 300,000 and we're going to be able to get ourselves into a cargo master. So that way we can do some even bigger hauls and handle a lot more. So with that, thank you for tuning in for episode 53 in our Air Hauler 2 series. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and come along next time when we're going to move even more cargo with the TBM and get our girls flying around the countryside. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great night.